Hey guys, our esteemed customers, this is Live Shape Express, a company based in Minnesota. Today we'd like to take this time to talk to you about our air freight service that we've been promoting on Facebook that allows you back home to be able to buy stuff on major US online stores such as eBay, Amazon, Walmart, and have it shipped to our address, and then we process it and have it shipped back to you back in Liberia. That service also provides opportunity for people even in the US but in other states to buy stuff for their people back home in Liberia, use our address, have it shipped to us, and then we package them and send it to your people in Liberia. So a lot of you have been having some questions, so we just want to show you how this works. For example, we have some packages here. If you see here, this customer is Nathaniel Bobson. He used our address here, Nathaniel Bobson. So he used our address 9325 Pressway Link. So he bought these things online and they were shipped to us and we received them. These are all Amazon packages. This one was also bought on Amazon. This is one of our regular customers. This is Lincoln Morris. So he bought using our address. So you see Lincoln Morris, LIB Ship Express, LLC, and he used our address. So we collect the package for him and all the other customers and we'll put them together and have them shipped. So we also received this package from this lady is Lucid. They are usually in Minnesota. So she delivered this package to our African food store and we'll be sending it to Liberia. We ship every Friday. So the flight leaves from here every Friday and it takes up to 2 weeks to reach to Liberia. We also have used different packages that were sent by different people. So on this side, we also have another customer. This one is for, the customer name is Stephen Moore. So if you look on the package here, Stephen Moore, he bought the stuff and it was brought to us here. So Stephen Moore used our address also. So you can also take advantage of that. We have one big package from one of our customers. She has a mission in Liberia. She bought all of this stuff, right? So it's for Sarah. These are all Amazon boxes. So this one is for Sarah Jennings Brown. So Sarah also bought her stuff. Just use our address and have it sent. We thought about this to alleviate the major constraints that you have back home, wherein you want to buy something very durable online, but you do not have the address. Your relatives here are busy. They cannot have the time to go and have those packages arranged and shipped to you. We are offering our services to you to make it very easy for you. Just go online, find what you want to buy, use our address and have it sent. If you have the constraint of not having a Visa card or MasterCard to do the payment, we offer to also pay for you here. Then you pay to our people in Liberia. We have our established business outlets in Liberia. You pay to them in Liberia. They communicate that to us. You screenshot your payment and then we can use our own account here and pay for stuff for you online and have it sent to us. We are very, very reliable. This is a company that is here to stay. It's here to make everything better for you. And you can just rest assured that once you do business with us, you will have your stuff delivered in tight. There will be no need to worry about you losing your packages. The management of this company are people who have years of experience, right? I personally have years of working in banking and finance. My partner, Mr. Cyrus Magee, has years of media work. He's popular in the Minnesota area. We have an African food store that we run that has been there for years. So we are not people that you can have any doubt about, right? When it comes to integrity, reliability, honesty, and professionalism, those are the things that we bring to the table. So you can rest assured, as these customers have faith in us to deal with us, you back home can also take advantage. In Caldwell, that's where we have our chain of stores in Asamukatan Junction, Caldwell. So if we send your stuff, you can also go and pick it up there. If you cannot go to Caldwell, if you're in the Central Moravia area, you can just let us know. We will deliver it to you for a fee, right? So count on us. Take advantage of our service. There's no more excuse for not buying what you need in America. You can buy anything you want to buy. You have book bags that were bought by customers. You have a toy that was also bought. You have people are buying how they call it, tablets and whatever they want to ship, and they come to us. We handle it with care and have it delivered. So thank you again. If you have questions, head to our page. and make your inquiry will respond to you in record time. Those numbers that we have on our flyers are numbers that can be reached both on WhatsApp, and you can also call those numbers directly. Our Liberian numbers are also there. So feel free to reach out to us at any point in time. Thank you very much.
So no job for all. We get problem. Hustling in the screen and they have money beyond do. I think you want to all they take our market. What do you want to do now?
Well, I'm a graduate of the state-run university, and everywhere I have applied, they are asking me for 10 years experience, and that is impossible.
We the AFL them widows, the government promised us our husbands benefits, and up to now we can't see it.
Good road, no good school. The health sector poor. Now why anything that can check out a bottles? Then politicians stay giving us empty promises. What happened now?
Who to just? In fact, who rather lay in the complaint to?
All right. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from, based on your location. My name is Morrison, Dassin, Jr., and this is the Humanity Conversation, a fascinating podcast that brings you all the happening relating to human interest stories. Today is Monday, the 15th of September, 2025, and today happened to be our recess period segment. So today we're going to be joined by our colleagues, Amadu Morris, who's going to take care of the recess period segment. So we are encouraging all parents out there to please stay tuned with us, encourage your children to join you, and then answer question and have themselves winning a recess for the week. So thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, Amadu.
Yeah, how you doing, Chief? My current going my country, man. It's like dark.
Yeah, man, no problem. What's up?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. All right. How's the movement?
Yeah, thank God for life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we can speak.
again, welcome to the Humanity Conversation, a fascinating podcast that brings you all the happening relating to human interest stories. Today is Monday, the 15th of September. Going to be the Humanity Conversation Research Period segment, and it will be hosted by Amadu Morris. Amadu going to read out the numbers, and then we'll be hoping to get callers, most especially students, calling to answer question and win themselves recess for this coming week. So we are encouraging you all to please like and follow the Humanity Conversation podcast. Right now, we are only relaying our podcast on the Humanity Conversation podcast because the page was created and it haven't reached the 60 days grace period yet, in which we will be able to stream live on. So presently, we are streaming on Extended Hands Liberia and my personal handout, which happened to be Morrison Dassin Jr. Extended Hands Liberia is a proud sponsor of the Humanity Conversation alongside with Arabic Shape Express and Kim Institute of Professional Studies. So we are encouraging every one of you to please like and follow the Humanity Conversation podcast to have your kids winning themselves recess for the week. This is to encourage Liberian students to pay attention to the lesson, and there's our own way of buttressing government effort to put smile on the underprivileged faces in our country so that they can be able to have themselves a wonderful research during the course of the week. So, Amadou, welcome to the Humanity Conversation, brother.
It's great to be here today on the Humanity Conversations, especially one of the segments that bring excitement to high school students and parents who follow us as well. There's our own way of see our best we can encourage the students to study their lesson. There's not for somebody who cannot afford a reset. No, it's for everybody. It's for everybody who going to school, kindergarten, elementary, senior high, junior high, are all allowed to participate. The only thing you have to do for us, you have to be honest. You as a student, honesty start with you. As a parent too, whatever you practice, how your children going to follow. So we don't want parents calling and standing behind the phone trying to answer questions for their children. If you try doing it and we get a notice, we'll cut it off. But even when you do it, we don't notice it. It is for your own good. It is for your own child good. Because at the end of the day, what they learn from you is what they're going to implement in society tomorrow. One of the things that's very hard to defend is the wrong. And everybody knows it's wrong. And kids learn from the environment. You should know that. So yes, it's good to be here, and I hope our all guys can join. Like I said, not too long in the chat room. We have many teachers there, especially principals, fire principal, and a team of students. I've dedicated my life to computer over the past 7 years, and after high school. And most of our questions are based around questions. So we still know how to ask questions, but they are the teacher. They are the one in the classroom. So we will learn from them to always join and see how best the quiz student. Nothing how when we do a current event questions. We will ask you what is your age. You will use something will know that you don't know your age. So it's not about making things difficult for us here. No, we all believe that everybody not. So that is it, and we are here today. And we're gonna look into. I think many of the institutions are already resumed in Liberia. We're going to look into it. We will be talking to the teachers can join us because they're the one in the classroom. We see how bad the animal fear here. Origin, that is it. Yeah.
Yeah, the recess period segment started last week, Monday. I was it like, and how many lucky winner we have for yet, and they go Monday. Do you care to call the lucky winner name so that our followers can know?
Well, I don't hold the name in my hand and I got it somewhere else. I try getting it out of the way. And, I pour all my things in my device. The computer, I'm going to spot the thing. But with four-person win, four-person win. We have one favor. I can still remember the name. One Morris, and other two person win. And got somebody from the Brother in won, got somebody from Kingsville won, somebody from Corwin as well also. And all of them were school going kids. Only one person from junior high four. All the other four from elementary and out of got four person. Each person was over 500. So we're able to get out 2,000 Liberian dollars. So if you check our social media page, you will find it there. Or check on Humanity Conversation Post you're gonna find a list of people there and their name are there. So we are here, we're doing it with no transparency. If we, one thing we can promise you that we don't come on the platform base to give up to 10, 15, 20% unless our sponsorship can grow. For now, it is from the pocket. It is from the pocket from an individual. So if we're going to give 3% reason, we'll do that. We'll give 2% reason, we'll do that. But basically, it is good for your children to participate, and you that following the show, encourage your child to participate. We're looking for the means, right? You know what I mean? Where in which we can bring the child on the screen because we're still working around to see how best we can have a transparency. So as a parent, you use a smartphone. Sometimes you can get a phone to your child to watch. All of things is not important. So why if you give a phone to your child to watch the humanity conversation live and tell to ask questions, we're gonna tell them to join. We're gonna maybe provide means where they can join on the screen and be able to answer our question. We really appreciate that seeing as well. Yeah. So
Okay,
definitely 4% one.
I believe there's a tier weekend school open due to Ministry of Education pronouncement that all school should open the first week in September, and I believe this is the third week. So, how's the atmosphere out there, Amadu, with students going to school? Like you wake up in the morning trying to make your way to work. What's the atmosphere you see in the street crowded out in the morning with students, or parents still finding it difficult to pay their kids' school fees?
Well, for my community this morning, I wake up like all of the kids around or still sitting around, and many of their parents promising them to start school next month. Let me say not next month, but next week, hopefully. Yeah. And some of them I call up so you don't identify them easily. But when I get on the road, I struggle a little bit with car. And everyone I saw was in Kuala Lumpur actually. So school the turnout is much better than last week. That's what happened. So meaning that next week turnout will be much better. So I can tell you that school will get back to that normal maybe at the end of this month. But yeah, people are going to school. At least I struggle a bit to get cars. I was a bit late. Normally at this time when school open, I always decide to wake up soon because I always want to fight with students because students are given priority to go to school. So yes, today I saw a lot of different students on the street going to school. Many of them are in Kolokolo, so meaning to identify the students is really kind of difficult. And maybe the reason is the school uniform are expensive, so the parents want to take that time to fourth year or maybe from school are still sewing that uniform because some of them don't know how many person are going to attend at school. So they couldn't go and sew 50 uniform, 60 uniform. They have to see if the parent will pay for the uniform. So almost like most schools are breaking free finance, you know very well. It depends on the money that the school will bring in before they can try to sew the uniform. So many of the schools are not getting uniform, but they are in a colorful and going to school already. So hopefully
Yeah,
we pray that next week.
yeah. You talk about the uniform aspect. Something just came to my mind. Uh, from the extended hands Liberia team on the scholarship list, the scholarship coordinator went to do some payment for the scholarship students, and what I got to know that and some of these schools that are operating, they put the PE share they put the PE share fees in the information sheet, and then when the coordinator asked for the school uniform itself, they said the school uniform is not available. How how people actually do things like that? So they prioritize the PE uniform over the uniform that the students will wear to go to school, then the PE uniform that they will be able to put the PE uniform in the information sheet, but you can find the school uniform itself in the information sheet. It's kind of a crazy. So I don't know. Probably that's some of the reason I see. Yeah, that's some of the reason you see children still in color clothes out there. Yeah, I believe so.
So some of the school, like you said, the PE uniform most of them is like a team or white shirt is not expensive. But when it comes to the uniform, many of them are not they're able to pay finance the uniform. So they wait for the school fee come. You see the entire 5 period support being called, and then going to second period now to be uniform. But as an institution, you will be able to at least show all sizes of uniform. It will not spoil man. I don't know how they people look at it to be. Even less than some people will still come to school, will still take the uniform. But many schools in Liberia can pay finance the uniform because that they have to wait for the parents to pay the school fee before they can sew the uniform. So for the PE share, maybe that's something that they could get easily with their own money. So they put it in the school fee. But maybe now they're thinking about how will we charge for the uniform? So they are not already coming. So they're waiting to see the student that will come in. But it's kind of a bad for the school that doing that. Because as a parent paying fees, they should know the uniform price. Something will go to that one uniform for that parent. So if they have to bring it in, and to use it. So we should be looking at that too as well. The uniform prices are very, very, very expensive in the school. These are just clubs that buy red the wall side there. If you go ask for one of that club, yeah, Morrison somebody give you 150. Honestly speaking, somebody give you 150, somebody give you 200. Some of that yeah, not cost more than 500 for yeah. And how many yeah of fee you give? Then you go, you sold it, sell it 25 dollars. Knowing that in this thing, maybe on one person, maybe you spend $10. So if you sell it $20, you get $10 profit, say, now you making any sense because profit is not about you getting the exact money you put in the stock. When you can get $10 and you put another $5 $50, you say it's not bad. But honestly, the graduation fee are too expensive. Very, very expensive. The rain is falling here heavily at my end, so I'm a be having an issue with the network in Liberia now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so to all of our amazing followers out there, this is the Humanity Conversation Research Period segment. So we are encouraging our parents, students out there to call on 0778 I repeat 0778 You can call the number and then answer question and win yourself recess for this week.
Yes, so as you are following, you are running and a student from all the way to North Korea, all the way to 12th grade. Once you are around them, you can tell them say, hey, bro, you can get yourself recess tomorrow. So why don't you look at them in the morning screen call, ask the questions to see how best you can answer the questions. And once you call, we will make sure you come in and answer your questions. We promise you that I'm going to give you questions that you can answer. Yeah, I believe. Because for me, I believe when the question is even most simple, that's the time it's start them to answer it. Yeah, like the last time I asked one of the students who is in fifth grade, I said, oh, what's the capital city of Liberia? Like, hey. So in a basic bill, so imagine that a fifth grade student should be able to know the capital city of Liberia now. Honestly speaking, it's not
Yeah,
something
so one
that
of the things I want to say, Amadu, they're going week on the first segment on the recess period. So after the show, I received some calls and I understand that some someone asked question if they can use one phone to call for three different persons. I said no. So what you take?
No, no,
Because
no.
what you gotta say
Okay,
about that?
no. You see, you know you mentioned right. I experienced that right. That I was like, let me go on again today and see what's gonna happen because these are challenges, but you know, when you hold one day, only challenges. This person call on the same number, like a son of them, there were three of the children. The other person answer, call me, and someone said again, you can change the name. And then the number came three times, so I cancel, I only accepted one. And I realized if my end here, you will hear, wait, I will call. Let me tell you, some of those people will bring the children around to answer the question for their own game. So for now, at least even the radio station said I can listen to. I want call to one number. Let's deal with that in the meantime. Let's get other people the chance. So your whole family now, or you get 50 kids in the yard, there, I leave on one person in answer that day, and the money go to another person for another yard. Let's try to handle it that way in the meantime. But definitely some people, literally get one idea now. Sorry, child, just take an answer for the power come to your phone. Give that go back and or go back and go. People will do it. I observed that, so I didn't lie. It comes to one number call me full time. I only accepted the first effort call they make in the chat answer that question. I only accepted. So when the voice of behind like you can stay, hello. That's how you're looking at. You can stay. Another person finish answer, another person answer. I don't think that person get that money to that chat because almost like we're doing business with it. So only one person accepted. For now, Morrison, let's do it that way in the meantime.
Yeah. So if you just joined, this is the Humanity Conversation Research Period segment. The first day of the Research Period segment. Last week Monday we have four lucky winners, and then each of these winners were able to walk away with 500 Liberian dollars to enable them get recess for the week. So our four lucky winners for last week Monday was Abu Kane, Fewa Sibo, Rose Mayon, and Amadu Morris. Each won themselves 500 LD. We are encouraging you guys to please come. This is for the students. This is for the students. Please, if you're having your kids, try to encourage them. Give them your phone at
So
least.
Morrison, yes, so Morrison can copy and paste the because some people myself after access some people can be having no access the link in the comment section. But when you're on the page that it's easy to access. So maybe on the Humanity Conversation page, every day will copy and paste the link of the screen you have there. So for those that are following, you can go to the Humanity Conversation podcast page, you see the link, you click on it. And when it's easy to join, your browser will open. Let me explain this to you. You gotta be patient because your internet is slow. So when I can be patient, Morrison, one is start to load slow the wait. For me, like browser, I just scroll out on my phone as an application. So I'm still using the browser. So once you click on the link, you wait the browser that you have that will open. When that browser open, just when you join, you have to be patient with bringing the show. Now, when bringing the show for that one, when bringing the show, when the train face showing answer question, we look at that face. It can be much easier to use two pictures to do it. We look at that face. But now when you go pregnant one place, you want to use it and you marketing there to be able to get money, all of that. Without looking at your now, sincerely speaking, you can do it. You're not looking at your behind it, but we really encourage you bringing the kids on screen. We'll be happy to do that with you. So that many people still struggle to join the league. The other bands that was trying to join the league and getting me hard time when I experienced it, they say, oh, okay, I say, yeah. So when you play, you have to be patient. So we posting the 10 hour, we're going live on our page. Every day we'll put the link on the United Conversation page. You can go there, hit that link, and come and join us. It's easy. Just be patient. Hey, low. The thing I use internet, let me let you know that, right? In your good internet. When I say internet, I mean I can bring all your data, but good internet connectivities to be able to pick up. So when you know environment don't have good internet connectivity, it will be slow. So that more people experience it. They try joining and they can get weak to leave it. You know like blood now. Yeah. So that's it. That's it. You can call if you are watching us, please share and be able to comment, man. Tell me about your feedback because this is about the school, about education. Tell about your feedback or how you see this year academic year, how the beginning look like. We might be speaking from different experience. Yeah, for Morrison Wayne in the United States, it only depends on the internet and us to be able to explain to him how it's like. Yeah, and I'm a human. I may look at it differently from my own environment, and you live in a broad I live Painesville, and not everybody pays my hand. What's up? So wherever you are, any part of the country you following us, tell us, right? We focus on Maserati too much. Tell us about the rural area, how it's like in terms of trainer for school. We are interested in it. We're not interested in it to criticize any state person yet. We are interested in it because every institution that believe that educational matter more, they should be able to advocate for education. It shouldn't only be for the people who go and get a big degrees and other stuff. No, the best education starts from down and now, or high school students. Let me tell you, if you're not better off from high school, you cannot be better on university. If you're not better off from high school, you can never be better on university. The place you learn how to read and write is from the high school level. So if you cannot read, if you cannot write, you're not good at spelling. University will not teach you how to spell. No, they will not teach you how to write. No. The place you learn those things are from high school. So if we cannot focus on advocating for the people, then I learn. We will see that right now our education system is kind of a mess up, Morrison. To be frank, I have experience. We will look for a means. I really want to bring this to the team. We have to look for a means where we can organize smart students in every institution to serve as a watch for us for the correct instructors in high schools. Because if you go to those students, no, necessarily for that word, those students, if you go to students who are not taking that lesson serious, maybe they'll be afraid. So students are taking that lesson serious and go with some of the instructors. And see how best you can be in that area, be able to bring out these skills from these people. Morrissey, you don't want to believe this. The teachers in schools are embarrassing the students every day for money in high school. Many of the high schools, especially between or favorite upward, many of them, some students are not studying because you know what I'm talking about. Teacher will tell you say pay 150 to pass, pay 200 to pass. He corrupting the system. I expressed some of it way back. I refuse to pay money. Teacher try to sack people to fail me. It happens. I was like, hey, go ahead, fail me. And then few friends came to the man, or the man said, hey, no, some office talking to the man about it. Bro, I don't have money. Imagine, to be frank, I carry 2 hours labor to the school as a recent. Then you telling me say I should pay 300 to pass. You accept me as an instructor. You earning, I'm not earning. I'm a child. When you tell me to pay 300, the only solution I could get at 300 for me to go see, I can't go tell my mind and pass it, I'm gonna carry 300 to pass. No, where's the encouragement? It happening. Merging our educational system. The corruption is at a high peak. I'm telling you seriously. You know, you been there, you are sad of somebody teacher. I tell you, man, today back, also they fake on the man, I tell you, 300, man, calculate 60 students and 300. And that's no money on that. No kind of people, they want to give free for school, open for very fast. Because there's no mechanism put in place for students to be able to bring out the people because they are afraid. When you thought the message, the principal part of it, the teacher part of it, the vice president part of it. So you can be like, but where am I carrying my complaint? I'm not carrying my complaint. We have our people in those places. To be fair with you, these are things I've been talking on the podcast every day. The corruption in high school is only half peak. Nobody should tell you say it's not true. It's only half peak every day. One day, try to bring the high school student and maybe take a mask and put on their face, cover their face. And so we'll not show your face to the audience. They'll tell us what you're experiencing in high school. They will tell you everything. Whereas they're not easy. They are really giving the student hard time. The only year and style, further 12 developer forget it. People get to believe that 12 developer you pass, so they pay our money. What kind of thing is that? Why are we learning? Today, I'll take my experience. There are some few high school students in this school here are training in computer. But most of them get spell. Most of the high school students are graduating from high school spelling become a serious problem because why? They're not studying, they're not serious. The teacher telling him, man, like he's studying. Now the teacher looking at him, they say he's studying, not believe you pay my money. The bad apples are in the system. We should be looking at this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I said, Amadu, this is the recess period segment on the humanity conversation. We are urging you all to please call and participate, most especially the students. Yeah, we are encouraging you to call and win yourself cash for recess. Just answer simple question. Yeah, so we noticed that some of you guys are afraid to call, thinking that that wire question we read for her to answer. No, we just trying to do something like a brain teaser or something. Yeah. So you just need to answer the question. A current event, Yeah, if you follow the podcast last week, Monday, the start of the humanity conversation research period segment, if you followed it last week, Monday, you're gonna know that that was also a simple question that was asked on this podcast. So you don't need to be afraid. If you don't have Android phone, you student, you don't have Android phone, try to run to somebody that have an Android phone. Just have your button phone with you. Tell the person to click on the Humanity Conversation podcast, and then while you're watching, call the number on the screen 0778 79 38 40. I repeat 0778 79 38 40. Call the number and then win yourself cash for recess tomorrow. So you don't need to be afraid.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
So
You don't need to
okay,
be afraid.
most of the school on fall flat now and the rain is falling. You see there's some parents that children have not reached home yet. Yeah, the rain is falling in Liberia. So different places are fine. That's the reason you see many of our guests are not yet online. Many of them be all in at 4:30, almost 4:30 on later. So for those instructors that are online, sometimes maybe when you stay on the campus, you can just join the live and for one of the student right beside you, ask the question to the student. Else can be looking in the camera will ask the question. I think it'll be maybe even for us. I don't think if you go for us, we have Morrison, yeah, we have Paul Go, yeah. We have a lot of people that are already in the classroom teaching. So just say them when your students say, hey, yes, I am doing or research. Make it interactive. Or for us, bring them closer to the TV. So what I'm experiencing, I'm staying in school and the parent most of that right. You know, money gonna any business. So we get it as we go back. So yeah, we are rich that with the teachers. Because like the last time asking, can I go among my students and be able to tell them, I said, yes, you can go there, you can go there. So you can go to the students when you already just join us and then call in there, you bring them on the screen and it'll be fun. We'll be able to ask them questions looking at faces. We really enjoy doing that, actually. Yeah.
Why
Because
I'm not
this
why I'm not
is now
why
a
I'm
force.
noticing Amadu why I'm noticing Amadu would need to adjust the recess period segment time. We need to adjust it. Yeah, we need to adjust the recess period segment time because we notice
Always
the full
it will maybe the last 30 minutes in the first half time, yeah. Because we can all full 10.
come again.
We can all around full most of the school now. It's much more serious school now. So maybe they take 30 minutes to go home. So maybe the last and the will do it right, the last 30 minutes in the time, yeah.
Yeah. So you can call the number 077839, pardon me, 793840, 793840, 0778 393840, and have your child winning their self research for this week. Yeah, we want to encourage parents to make their children pay attention to their lesson and allow them to be competitive when it comes to their learning aspect. Yeah, so you as a parent and you come across the humanity conversation, most especially the recess period, where we know back home it's kind of a difficult for kids to carry recess to school. So I think it will be prudent enough that you encourage your children to follow the humanity conversation every Monday at 4 o'clock p.m. Liberian time. Yeah, we trying to find a means that we'll get a crew that will go out during recess period and then have an interview with the students on various campuses so that they can answer questions and win themselves recess. So probably after that, we'll just be doing a relay during the podcast time because for what I'm observing, the
Going
children,
school, yeah.
yeah, students trying to make their way from school and other parents also trying to make their way from work and other stuff. So to see people participating, most especially students, to see them participating in the podcast is going to be kind of a difficult. But howbeit, we are encouraging you all to please follow the humanity conversation recess period segment every Monday. Yeah, so we're gonna make sure that we get an OB crew that we go out during recess time and then during recess time and have an interview with students on campuses, ask them questions, and then when they answer the question, be able to give them a recess right on the campus. So we're gonna work on it. Yeah, gradually, like we said, we're looking up to you guys for recommendation. We're looking up to you guys for your recommendation, your view through the comment section to enable us improve this podcast. We can't do this without you guys. We can't do this without you guys. We are just young Liberians who are passionate about giving back to society. We want to make some impact in our society. So we group ourselves to come up the podcast with all of our basic schedule. We always squeeze in time to sit on the podcast, at least to spread messages that will touch the life of people out there, most especially the kids. So we are encouraging you all. Please try to follow the Humanity Conversation podcast on Facebook. Yeah. Currently, we are not streaming on the podcast page because we haven't reached a 60-day grace period yet, but moving forward, we're going to be doing a recap on the podcast page. Every segment we have on the extended hands Liberia page, we're going to get a recap on the podcast page just to keep the page going until we can reach a 60 days grace period. Then we start to stream on it. So we are encouraging you guys, please. We're looking forward to your recommendation. We're looking forward to your view in the comment section to see how best we can improve this podcast. So I see one person commenting, Josephine Joe. Yeah, Share, how are you? I'm good, dear brother. I'm good. So, welcome to the Humanity Conversation. You can just click on the link if you want to come live to answer the question. Like Amadu said, we already post the link on the Humanity Conversation podcast page, and we also share it on Vera podcast Vera pages. So you can go there and then click on the link if you want to come live to answer the question, in which will be so grateful for that. But if you can't do that, just follow the podcast on somebody phone. Get a button phone. Call the number on the screen 0778 79 38 40 0778 79 38 40 and win yourself a cash. Oh, Joseph said, I can't come on live. Okay, you can come on live. You can come on live. Are you trying to click on the link to come on live? If you have the hard time or you just don't want to come live. If you don't want to come live, you can call the number on the screen if you want to participate. Call the number on the screen 0778 79 38 40 so that you can win yourself cash for reset. So we say thanks to all of our sponsors, the extended hands Liberia, the LRB Shape Express, and the Care Institute of Professional Studies. Yeah, we say thanks to you guys so much. So we are encouraging you. Oh, she's okay. The person said yes. I click on the link, but no way. So it's very simple. When you click on the link, you wait. When you click on the link, you wait. You see it will open in front of you. When it open in front of you, just write your name. You see the bars will open. It will take you write your name. When you write your name, you see Enter Studio. Just click on the Enter Studio. Then we're going to bring you live. It's very simple. Just click on the link. When you click on the link, you wait. When you click on the link, you wait, and then you see a bar will open in front of you. Where it will tell you say enter name. You enter your name, and then it will tell you say enter studio. You enter the studio. Josephine Joe. Josephine Joe, just do that, please. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. So let me let me post the link again.
Post the link on the page directly.
I did it already, yeah.
The YouTube
So you
is
can click on the
all
link.
right.
You can click on the link. Don't click on the YouTube link. If you click on the YouTube link, you're gonna go straight to YouTube. Click on the
Let me watch.
Facebook link. Click on the extended hands Liberia page link, and then you click on Morrison Dassin Junior page. You click on the page as well. We're gonna bring you on. So just click on the link, please. We are encouraging you, please. Yeah, we'll be happy to have you coming live. Please, Josephine Joe, we'll be happy to have you coming live. So it's very simple. Just click on the link, write your name, and then you enter studio. You're gonna come live. So you can call the number on the screen 077 879 3840. Yeah. We hoping to have 6 winner for today. Yeah. So if you guys thinking that only one winner we want to give cash to today, no. We're hoping to have 6 good winner today. So each of these 6 winner we walk away with 500, 500 each. 500, 500 like $100 each. So we are encouraging you guys, please click on the link. Win yourself reset it. We just started. Amadu, we just start, bro.
Yeah, we just started. So it is a brilliant idea about see how best better home food out there. Because it will be fun when people go reset time and add the customer. It will be exciting, bro. Because it's almost like
Already,
see that there's a
Josephine,
diaspora.
Josephine Joe say, what about if I answer in the comment section? No, we are not going to give people the chance to answer in the comment section. There is oral question. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and come back.
This current event. We'll ask the question. Probably you may go and Google it and then answer the question in the comment section. So we are not encouraging that. We encourage you to find someone that have important phone. Call the number on the screen 077-870-93840. Just call and then
Sorry, watching. Let's
yeah. Just call and then we're gonna answer the call. We ask you the question immediately win yourself the prize. We're going to send your money to you. Just answer the question. Call. Try to call. If you won't be using your phone looking at yourself, or you won't be looking at the podcast, you can ask somebody for that phone, ask someone for that phone, and then you call while you watching the podcast so that you can answer question. And once you answer the question, we're going to send your money on the number. And one thing we want to tell people, the number you calling on, the number, it should be the number that will be available for us to send the money on. We don't want you to call on number and then you say, oh yeah, let me get the other number so that you can send my price on it. No. The number you'll be calling on will be the number we'll be sending the money on. Yeah, because we noticed that if you say send number for all to send your money, other people watching that don't want to participate, they will send that number quick. And then we don't know. So please, so the number you will call on will verify the number, and I same number will send the money on. So call and answer question so that you can win yourself recess. Yeah, I appreciate you, Josephine Joe. I appreciate you for your effort in trying to call. But the link is very easy to join. Just click on the link. Yeah. So Amadu, you can come in for your end.
All right, so thanks so much, and thanks to him trying to, doing the whole, trying to make an effort, like you says this about the reset period. That's the reason why we are here for, right? We are looking for idea outside the box. Someone that even contacted me and said, but they will be very good when you reset your OB to get visit like one campus out there, yeah, this one or two classes out there. Another day they go to another area. I said, yes, we're looking for somebody, want to find that person. They just relay, like you said, that was just the idea the person shared with me. Say, because it's about the recess period. Because there's a similar thing. There's a guy can do it like you're going to university campus, ask, they say double your money. We are following. You want to double your money. So our concern is to get out. So we don't want to only do it here. Not everybody now get smartphone. We don't think you know, right? And not everybody gets smartphone, not everybody gets internet. So our thoughts have been how best we go out there. So definitely will come on your campus very soon. Coming to the campus, we visit the campus recently or talk to the administration, try to ask the questions and then we come relay them here. I think it'll be good for us. They're waiting for people to go far beyond group. My brother, people can hustle somewhere away. Two children somewhere. And we bringing them one on the other question, one on the other question. During the smart for we look at my one person doing all that money go one side. They go back and if I even they go back and they get back and it can happen. Nothing is impossible. Things are possible. People don't need to make money. And one person can bring 4K to different number and win 2,000 good money for man. Yet I want to see this go back and I mean, you know what you are very for. So definitely it is a good idea. So we have to start. If you following us and we got interest to help us to be one of our OB crew out there, we'll provide you all the necessary support we can for you to be able to go out at least maybe 2 times in a week. 2 times we'll not do it every day, we're gonna take a whole day, at least 2 times a week. You visit two different schools, you go there, they answer the questions, you do a video, we come with relay, we really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. It's the whole content by it said that we really help you too. We really help you too if you want to take it and post it on your page on your level. You not here to tell you one glory. So once you go out there, you already maybe you are a content creator, thinking what kind of content to create. You are struggling to get content. You already find your content. Go on campuses, ask them to answer questions. The winner say, oh, fine, all right, we call the video. Don't worry about editing and send it to us. We edit that video to watch, share on our post every day. You can even post it on your page. So it's not anything bad. So once we are the proud sponsor of you doing that, we appreciate that we might take conversation. So it is a good idea. That was the idea we've been looking for as many because what will really go on campus research period. Right now, school now open students can retire, parents do other things. So at this point, at this time, it is a bit tough. The last time school, many students not in school and get there. Most of the students that are answering questions will not go to the student, even move on campus 5 o'clock already. Yeah. So move on campus 5 o'clock to time. Because the parent delaying to go for you, your mom going to work, your father going to work, delaying to go for you. So the research period segment is not only about the research period, but it's about advocating for the education sectors. You go to school every day, you're not seeing the necessary things on campuses, or the school have over 300 students in the bathroom, it's not conducive. Students should be able to start reporting these things to us. We are willing to keep everything secret. If you find anything about corruption on the campus, get those information, inbox us, inbox the United Conversation podcast page. We read our messages every day. We go through the message and read and see. So don't be afraid. If you are watch Joint Society, you can listen to all we that just come as a content creator, as a first year panelist, we can do all. But you that in the school, we have to help out to dig these skills from the school. It really messing with our school system. It's actually messing with it to the extent students are no longer studying. But the student know that I will pass. And
All right,
how will
Amadu.
I pass?
Amadu, I want to just do something for our followers. So some of them are saying they finding it difficult to join the podcast. You see here, there's the link, right? So you click on the link. You click on the link. It will tell you say allow camera. You see it? It's saying allow camera. So you click on allow camera. You see it? So after this, you will see display name. Display name. You write your name there. You want to put position there. That one are your business. You are not forced. And then it will tell you say enter studio. You see here, it say enter studio. You click on it. So once you click on it, we're going to bring you on. It's very simple. Yeah. So Joseph Joe, if you're watching, please try to follow. Please just follow the instruction. Yeah. We are encouraging parents to encourage their children to follow the humanity conversation and be the one reminding them that the humanity conversation having the recess period segment every Monday. So encourage your children to follow the humanity conversation. It's very, very easy. You just need to call, answer question. Yeah, current event. And when you answering the question, we asking you question based on your class. We asking you question based on your class. So you'll not be in first grade and then we'll ask you ninth grade or 10th grade question. No. So we ask you question based on your class. So you don't need to be afraid. We are encouraging students. You don't need to be afraid. This segment is mainly for you, the students. This segment is for you, the students. You don't need to be afraid. Please try to take advantage of it. We want to encourage everyone. Yeah, we know not everybody can get recess during school time. So we are encouraging you. If you know you find yourself in a category, take the Humanity Conversation podcast to be your number one podcast because every Monday, 4 o'clock p.m., and we're trying to get an OB crew that will go on various campuses during recess period and have an interview with them and be able to give them that recess. So we are trying everything possible to get closer to the students. Please, we want to encourage students to pay attention to their lesson. Please. Yeah, this is the Humanity Conversation. Yeah, you can call the number 077-879-3840. The first day of this segment, we have full lucky winner. If you follow the Humanity Conversation page, you will see the full lucky winner there. Yeah, we are not on the podcast to do any showmanship. We are just trying to make some impact in the society, do what we feel we can do as a patriotic Liberian. So we are encouraging you, if you're watching this live and you want to be part of the Humanity Conversation podcast, you are also welcome to be part of us. Yeah, if you believe in education and you want to sponsor the research period segment on the Humanity Conversation, you are also welcome. to contact the Humanity Conversation podcast page, and then we're gonna solve everything out. Please, we are encouraging you guys. Please, currently all of the sponsorship that we having are people that form part of this podcast, doing everything in their own weak way to make sure that we put smile on the people's faces back home. So Amadu, what's up from your end? Your mic.
Do that.
You're saying something?
Yeah, sorry, no, back on mute. Yeah, those somebody who can already do similar thing and make it go against it that other stuff. So like OB group, somebody already contacted me, they able to do it, but after off we'll talk it after the show. Yeah.
What the person say? You see what the
They were
person say?
able to help us, but after the show we can talk. They were able to help us. The OB crew stuff now go on campus reset period time because a similar thing they were doing before but they stopped. You guys know that they financing and everybody can stop. I think it stopped everybody in Liberia. If they don't go on campus and do it, like anybody doing the street, they say that they want it. The other going to make it that they want it. But he just stopped. So he was like monitoring me not too much. He don't want to call me behind the scene because now on campus. So he hear the conversation and call me. But we'll talk offline. Only we'll talk after the show.
All
So
right.
there are people who want to work, people want to always talk. So someone away, they will happy one way or the other. So we are the most sponsors at all. Because it can even promote your school, it can even promote your business, right? If somebody goes to the research and says, this money you see I brought here or this thing, it is sponsored by so and so institution, right? It's a good promotion for you. So you don't have to sponsor it. If you're following, you want to anybody can sponsor it. You don't have to be my conversation. It'll take you when you're the back glory. Anybody can sponsor it. You can come and say, I get 3,000 a week, and the goal will definitely tell the people that you don't want sponsoring it, you don't want beyond about God finance to give you the experience. So it's for everybody. It's for everybody actually. We're looking for sponsors. Let's be friendly. We're looking for sponsor on the reserve period sector. What are they looking for? Yeah, Morrison.
Yeah, so you you should talk to the person right after the podcast, and then any other thing you let me know. And I will also do I'll based on the agreement between you and the person, the understanding will come to, then we'll know what to do. But you should make him to
All right.
understand. You should make him to understand your standpoint. Yeah, so you can call the number 0778 I'm gonna do this show is mainly for you.
Yeah, I know, I know. I know. For me, I love education. So the 0778 39 3840 is the number to call. So that person, I wish I could have I don't know, like you said. Let me tell you something quickly. Like you see the camera on your smartphone. We was trying to start with a small smartphone teaching on the podcast sometime. Yeah. A smartphone everybody will not know how to use it. You see a smartphone, not every software on your smartphone can access a camera. Hmm? Not every software on your smartphone can access a camera. So for example, it happens to me, right? For me, before you access my camera, any software, I have to allow it. So when you click on the link, it open. When that link open, you have to be patient. When you click on it, say allow camera. Now to allow the camera, you have to go to the setting of your smartphone. In the setting, you have to allow the camera, you even allow the speakers, you allow the voice recognition on your smartphone. Many others know this. Even when you install WhatsApp Newly, right? You want to make some call. Once the call is not going to say allow what? The camera or you allow the voice. So you have to go in the setting of the phone, allow that particular link click on to be able to access your camera. How it look like actually Morrison. So it will not just access your camera, it will ask you. Then you say allow. So I think that's where the problem is coming from. Most people when they click on it, feel like just to join right away. Isn't it? If you just to join, so we have it's a learning curve. We have to keep telling our audience about it. They feel like you just join right away and start the work coming. No. Excuse me, I don't behave that way. Many platforms don't behave that way. For me, say any platform that's that access voice and camera. I do my fingerprint in a way that you always ask. And when you ask, I go to the setting. If I'm gonna get another phone, I'm gonna show you that Morrison or doing. I go to the setting and make sure to allow. And when you allow that camera, you understand that you be able to jump. But you're not allow the camera or screen, you're not jump. No, you're not jump. So click on the link again and try. When you find a live camera, try to allow camera in the setting. In the setting. It's almost like allowing the screen you have to access the camera, not to having your phone. Yeah? Maybe you see a live camera, you're like, I'm a friend. This is my first time, no. Screen me out, just asking the camera for a feel to be able to show and your voice to be able to get your voice. So if you think we can inbox you the link because you're trying you inbox you the link too as well. They're about looking at the name, try to inbox you the link, to come in. Sorry, I'm sweating here, no current in my ear, man.
I understand, brother. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We just have to keep doing what we want to do. So this is the Humanity Conversation, the fascinating podcast that brings you all the happening relating to human interest story. Today is the 15th of September, 2025. Happen to be the recess period segment on the Humanity Conversation podcast. And I'm joined today by my colleagues Amadu Morris, who who's serving as the host for the recess period segment today. So please, we encourage you all to please like, follow, and invite people to follow the Humanity Conversation page, and then also follow the Extended Hands Library official Facebook page. Extended Hands Library is the proud sponsor of the Humanity Conversation podcast, and LRB Shape Expert is proud sponsor as well for the Humanity Conversation podcast, alongside the Care Institute of Professional Studies based in Painesville, Liberia, also a proud sponsor of the Humanity Conversation. So I turn the mic over back to you, my host.
Yeah, thank you. So the Ken Institute of Professional Studies is located in Painesville, 77 Road, right on the Boulevard Road. It's offering low durations in courses and also duration free in some courses. So meaning for example, you can get paid like 9,000 you have a CCTV camera installation. The guys get left right there, like meaning all the amount of camera in here. So you have to take this as an advantage because after high school, many of you are graduating from high school. That's what we thinking about the trade to learn. It's very important. Some of us today will only survive on the computer that knowledge that we get. So we encourage you when you in the semi-second bell, anyway, please go try to get students from all broadband now. So it's something welcoming all forward. This place you can come, like for example, you want to do cosmetology, but you get register 3,000 dollars. You want to do computer, only 3,000 dollars. If you no money, you learn Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word very well. You learn Windows very well. You will teach you how to master typing. So imagine that the King Institute we teach at a low cost, and most of our courses are free, just registration of $3,000. So wherever you are, you gotta make use of the King Institute of Rational Study. So quickly, I want to just add Morrison a few questions because he's going to almost a year in the United States now. Morrison, how schools open in Liberia September? Do we have the same calendar for high school in Liberia like what you observed in the United States? Do we?
Uh, the same way school opening Liberia in September, same thing happened at my end year too. So I want to speak for my state, New York, because different other states have their own governing system. Yeah, so the same way school opening Liberia in September, that's the same way school opening in Liberia in New York. Yeah, the first week in September. So what happened here? All you need to do just take your child to the school, get your child name. If the you having a passport or that green card whatsoever, you just go give all that information and then they start school. Yeah, so basically, yeah, from nursery all the way to 12th grade, are free from government schools. But don't get me wrong, there are other private schools, other children going to private schools, but you can't even know the difference whether like private school here or like government school here. Except somebody put in hands they play at a government school or they play at a private school, like only way you will know. So I believe
Ah,
almost the same calendar because
okay. So,
school open in Liberia September and school open here September. The same first week school open in Liberia, same first week school open here.
people believe that the corporate life for United States of America are fair,
But
stuff like that.
the implementation of the copy that a problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very good, right? We always say America is our home, America is this, we take things from America. But then when it is time to implement it, where America doesn't see who is the spread, who is the hero, who is the president dollar, each one of them, they implement. There's our problem here. And let's look at, for me, in Liberia, I believe that government schools should have all the best facilities. I don't know, but that's how I do believe because government take money even from the private school pay taxes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Amadu, you asked me about school. They forget about the government issue. They go to the school. They discuss the school aspect of it. Yeah, yeah. You asked me on the schooling system. Yeah. So what I observe here from my own observation, the people build a system in a way that parents and teacher or administrators have that interconnection. They have that relationship in which every time the parents will always receive an email informing them about all of the activity regarding the school. You can find that in Liberia. You can find that in Liberia. To be
So
honest,
the parent don't have to go on campus and ask what is my child is doing. People inform me
no,
through email.
no. I even remember to say, oh, to go on the campus to go say school coming open, I'm going to do my dollar and process and all the stuff. The school know that my daughter already in the school year end. So the only thing they want to know if you're taking your child from the school, so they can be aware of it, that oh, the child will be in the child will not be in the school. So the only thing that the only thing they did was what I received. I'm gonna do it there.
Yeah, then.
The only thing I received was email and giving up and instruction on what are things that need for the kids to go to school, the uniform and other stuff. That was it. Just get your child prepared for school. Like I said, what I observe here, it don't happen in Liberia. You see teacher in Liberia can't even send communication to parents. Nothing like that. But you see on the side, every week you receive email. Every week you receive email about the school. Their day-to-day activity, their daily calendar, they will send you email of it.
It's really good though because the parents should be able to interact with the people that are teaching their children. But yeah, we don't see it's quite different. The parents don't interact with the people that are teaching their children in Liberia. And you're telling me this and we see it's happening in America. I don't think it's something that really difficult. It never was for me. So even the PTA meeting, like where the teachers, students, and the parent teacher association, you don't really find it in practice in our country. So you talk about because there's a system here like makes some people not everybody can be smart man. Morrison, for example, they may want to leave the school and go to another school. They say they want to take entry to get another money. Yeah. So she your daughter took it. Yeah, because I guess another way of making money now. There.
No, like I said, Amadou, when we got here, we went to the school, we took all her information to the school. The only thing they did for her was interview. The interviewer asked a few questions. That was it.
Yeah, but
Now they say,
definitely
oh,
that should be.
yeah.
But,
Now they
but
say,
when
oh,
you
this.
don't hold
Now they
to
say, oh,
when you start saying
they
you
go
can
give
start
us,
with another money and give for entry. And you
they
say
go.
what?
Yeah, that is say they tell us say entry fee or the other fee this and that, or she go and take or entry on the nothing. The same day we went on the campus, they asked her a few questions, everything she answered the question. That was it, bro. And we can keep and following America to say, oh yeah, we looking up to America to make Liberia great. Then we can implement what the people are doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do like you said the last time on the podcast here, right? Every year you see schools increasing tuition. Every year you see schools increasing tuition, but no changes will be in place. They would increase tuition, no changes will be in place. Why will it take for schools to introduce a database system? Why will it take from them? We are in a modern world, Amadou. We are in a modern
It's so
world.
easy, right? It's so
Yeah,
easy
why
to
would it take?
develop database system. Really hard right now. Still, we don't
Huh?
have that.
That be real, bro.
Developing a database system is very easy, but still don't have any
Very
Nigeria.
easy. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. Why would it take from them to create database system? Nothing. Because they're thinking on it. They're thinking on it. But every year they must increase school fees. Every year there must be another $1,000 will be added, 2,000 will be added. So the 2,000 you added on the school fee. Why the 2,000 therefore? I thought you when the school year and the foreign school year, the parents going there should be new changes to say, oh yes, we left our children left on the school that year. There was no database system, but they're going back, the school introduced database system. So I believe based on the database system that increase the school fees, right? I think parents can find reason into that. But nothing had come. Everything stayed the same. The only school that I can remember, Amadu, the only school I can remember that I went there to do to put grades in which parents have access to their student grades, that JJ Rabo. I don't know if it's still operating. I don't know if it's still going on. Like only JJ Rabo I can remember. I went there to go put data in. The grades then, the student then grade to put it in so that their parents can have access to it. Without even going to the school, their parents can have access to it. I'm gonna do that just something that is very, very easy, like you said. There are a lot of artists, especially in our country. Let the schools then try to engage them. Let them try to engage these guys then so that they can get work to do too. But they don't want to do it.
And imagine every parent now in Liberia having a smartphone or email. So why you can't employ someone to be doing those things?
And
Oh,
another
every
thing again,
parent now you can get
another
smartphone.
thing, another another thing again, I'm gonna do that schools need to take into consideration based on the drugs and substance abuse and other things that can happen in school. All schools need to start thinking about and coming up with a CCTV camera. I'm gonna do this very easy again.
Yeah,
Very, very
because
easy.
some of the
It's
students
very,
they
very easy
right, they
again.
just go around and see that door. When you get
Yeah,
camera all over
schools
to
need
this,
schools need to do these things. Schools need to do these things. They need to come up with ideas how to mount CCTV in our schools then to strategic area.
not
Bro, something,
expensive.
bro, it's not expensive. It's not expensive. Something happen. How will you start your investigation on campus? You don't have no CCTV. And now the CCTV camera, the CCTV that come in, now, Amadu, you're not forced to get a 24-hour current, Amadu. Solar panel. It red over A.
You're right. You're right. I watched an American movie called Bel Air, and this guy was accused falsely. The parent went on the campus. They told the school, said, the first thing he's going to do is going to call us to let us know what our child do wrong. The next thing when they do all that investigation, the father asked, there's a camera on the campus. They say, yes, review that camera. And through that camera, they get
Review the
taking
camera.
the child wrong.
Review the camera. Bro, schools need to take this. The recommendation for us. School needs to take the recommendation for us. That's the reason we're saying these things. There are other things that need to be done. People don't talk about it, but everything you wake up in the morning, you tune your radio and you hear politics, you hear they want, you hear they want. Let's be serious. There are other essential things that people need to listen to. People need to get recommendation from. Let's be honest. We
This
having our
CCTV
kids
camera
out
thing
there.
is very serious.
We having our kids out there. We
That's a,
having our
that's
brothers
a
and sisters going to school. We having our brother or sister going to school. Why would it take for school to say, oh yeah, CCTV to be installed in the school? Amadu, why would it take from them?
nothing much. We got a lot of CCTV
Take from
camera
them.
technicians in Liberia. I know of one school that the teacher that do the CCTV camera teaching in our school here. Instead of school order him before, I think they install like 10 CCTV camera. In fact, they put in every classroom and they
Yes,
put in the offices.
yes.
Since that time to present, that woman have been able to control a lot of things on campus so easily.
Everybody will be afraid. The matter of fact that they know
Everybody
that
be
camera is the matter of fact they know camera is up. The matter of fact they know camera up. Amadu, they will be afraid. There are a lot of things that will not happen. There are a lot of things that will not happen, bro. So that thing where the former president said everybody need to be security on their own, bro. Probably the content in which he said it it just sounds different in people, but it made a lot of sense. Amadu, it made a lot of sense, bro. In the people country, you never pass somewhere you don't see camera.
Sure, sure, definitely. It has security on your own. So if you get in the office, teacher harassing students, you know, corrupt teacher, you're gonna know them because you make sure you tell them that camera on the campus. Fear will be there, definitely.
That one of the one of the things that the NFP need to do to impose, because it will help them with that investigation. You see now, like you woke up in the morning, you go on Facebook, you see the other dead news on Facebook, mysterious dead, no trace, nothing. But brother, the place that incident can happen, if around that surrounding, they having 4 to 5 horses that having CC camera all around. If you don't track that person down, how big is like
It's so easy. So easy. It's so easy. How many classrooms on school here?
how many classrooms
Can
on
you
school
plenty?
there? The first thing map it to the intro of your school, to the back of your school, in your school, strategic area. It will help your school, your instructor will not mess up with you. Your instructor will, they will be in straight line with your school policy.
Registrar, everybody care.
Everybody will be careful. Brother, you can see somebody package can come from
Really?
his
There's a lot
package.
of sense. There are some schools in this country, Morrison, they charge students for or 300 USD. So it will already cost them 1,005 USD to install cameras on a campus. Big schools in this
Man,
country, big schools, we
school
call
that
them big schools.
Simere then, and St. Edward then, CWA
Yeah,
then, Katiwa then, MC, PW Harris then. These schools that need to get CC camera there. A simple thing for the people. Bro, like we said, bro, the implementation, right? You look at it, somebody brought an idea or but they ain't even looking in that direction. I believe somebody will think about that. But because you have no interest to them, nobody will get time for it.
let me tell you a story, right? There was this school I wanted, I don't want to call it, wanted CCTV camera. And then our team went there to install a CCTV camera, and the person who carried the post, they don't post on your office.
Look at look
The office there, don't post on there. Yeah, yeah, don't post on
yes,
the
so
office there. So no, he said, no, I won't monitor my what I'm doing. So like that office, they make it do some dubious thing in our office. So the camera will not go there. And at the end of the day, that camera team also succeed on that campus. Because you already stopped them from going in your office. So they succeed on the campus. Now look
yes,
at you
so
now, who they be putting for who they will over so who the student turn rack. It came out all on that campus. University like bro, be sorry, that be school. Be sorry
okay,
investigation.
so
It's all on investigation.
we are running out of time. We are running out of time. We noticed that today our followers, most especially the students that we depend on to call that want to participate, probably like Amadu said, the weather is bad from his end. I believe that due to that, we finding it difficult for students to participate on the segment today, the research period segment today. But we appreciate Josephine Joe. The person ready, I don't know, probably like male or like female, they really wanted to participate today, but they couldn't because they said they wanted to answer the question in the comment section. They sent a comment saying that they try their best to click on the link, no way to join the podcast. So we appreciate you for your effort that you try to join the podcast to answer question. Yeah, so don't feel discouraged. Keep following the podcast. Next week Monday, keep following the podcast. We hope that you'll be able to join us next week Monday to win yourself reset. So we are encouraging all of our amazing followers. Yeah, please encourage your students. Please encourage your kid out there to to join the podcast. And I don't know what happened with our instructor today, Ambassador Doe, Ambassador Morris. I don't know what happened from that end today. Probably
Most of the school they put a people in that school now, so they gotta call. Too many meetings are happening on campus. Too many different meetings. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I
Who
believe
resume
so.
today, so you see.
So we are encouraging everyone. Uh, if if you don't participate today in the podcast on the research period segment, don't feel discouraged. This is every Monday. Every Monday, just get a calendar set. Every Monday, we're going to run the show on the research period segment. Like we said, we're going to find means to get an OB crew that will go out during recess period on various campuses and have a session with them, answer question and give them their recess so that we can relay it. So we're just trying to do everything possible to get connected with the students and encourage them to always feel free to reach out to us. Anything that happening on their various campuses, they shouldn't hide it. They should be a whistleblower. We're going to keep that information seriously. We're going to keep it away from the public. Yeah, so we are encouraging you guys, please try to share the humanity conversation and invite people to follow the conversation as well. So I'm gonna do a turn the mic over to you. I think you could just take it from there, and then when you're done, we draw the curtain for today's edition.
We have roughly about 10 minutes, so I'm going to use few of the minutes and see how best we can use that time to promote our sponsors. Because we are our sponsors, we can be here. They are very much important to us. And if you want to go to school, some of our sponsors they can help you to go to school. If you want to like ship your things from America, from Liberia to America, that's sponsor for that. So if you see how best we can come in your community and see how best we can extend our hands to people who are sponsored for that. So I gotta say thanks to the person who tried their best. I want you to be a follower for this platform. One day we're gonna look at one of our followers and say, yeah, these are follower of the week. We post you and surprise you. So you have to just keep following the marriage conversation. We are trying, like today, seriously speaking, and down with malaria. If you are so all you know, I have to travel there and come and be here today. So these are the things that we go through. And we don't want to promise you that we got money. No. We try to do this because we have passions for it and want to help society. And we believe you can take the time to follow us. You bring data to jealous us. Because I know sometimes we can watch a lab or post there from for 1 hour 30 minutes costing 1,000 some more makeup bar. So you really doing well to be here every day. So I want to appreciate you and to our parents who were not able to get a children very soon we go on the campus on the campuses. Just the children will come in and surprise them. We can promise will come all the campus one time. But we make sure that our OB could be able to visit a lot of different schools. We said period, get there, ask people questions. When I 3 person will able to get from there, when they will come home, we relay them, yeah, on the podcast. Even the one that will make mistake, the question will still bring it on. The one that will correct it will bring it on. And it will be interesting. We promise that it's going to be an interesting one. Because we actually want to interact with the students face to face. So our OB crew will be able to interact with the students face to face will help a lot. And tomorrow gonna be a very good one. So Morrison, I can stop there now and tell our audience thank you and thanks for following. It was great being here today.
All right, thank you so much, Amadu. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be our random discussion, and then we'll be having two guests from the JPK Foundation for Justice. We'll be having them tomorrow on the random discussion on the humanity conversation tomorrow. So you can stay tuned with us, and then we're going to go through that discussion, and I can rest assure you it's going to be a fascinating one. So keep following. Wednesday will be the women, and Wednesday will be the women and health talks. Wednesday will be the women and health talk, and then Thursday will be the career guys. So Thursday going to be so interesting, Amadou. Can you imagine Thursday we having almost 30% waiting just to appear on Thursday. So in our chat room, like you said, we'll be having meeting today. So we're gonna figure out from there. So that's how we're about to draw the curtain for today's edition on the recess period segment on the humanity conversation. We appreciate every one of you that like, share, and comment. We appreciate you guys for taking your time to always watch the humanity conversation podcast, like Amadou said. You guys are our real supporters, and we appreciate every single cent that you spend to buy your data to watch our podcast. So we encourage you guys to continue on sharing and inviting people to like the humanity conversation page so that we can have more engagement. Yeah, hopefully we are praying to reach our 60-day grace period so that we can start streaming on the Humanity Conversation page. So thanks you guys ever so much for always sticking with us. And that's how we're about to draw the curtain for today's edition.
Then I question myself, where have we gone wrong?
So
I just wish I had the power to share the national cake so everybody can have a taste.
For all they say, we go to school, so no job for all, we get pregnant. Hustling in the screen and they have money beyond dualing, they can watch it, all they take our market, what they want to do now? Well,
all right, so today we couldn't get anyone called in to participate on the recess period segment. So we're hoping next week Monday we'll get a lot of participants to take part in the recess period question and answer on the Humanity Conversation. We're looking forward to you guys. Please, this is very, very easy. You don't need to be afraid. There's nothing about hard question. All you need to do is just call. This is what you say, Amadu. Okay, like I said, this is current event. We're just going to ask you questions on things that are happening on your daily activity. That these are questions we're going to ask you, and we're going to ask you questions based on your class. So we know how to ask a question when our kindergarten students calling. We know how to ask a question. If you're in 9th grade, 10th grade, we know how to ask a question. So you don't need to be afraid. We're trying to encourage you guys to pay attention to your lesson. So please try to form part of the Humanity Conversation recess period segment every Monday. And we'd like to appreciate all of our sponsor, the LRB Shape Express. LRB Shape Express is an online brand business. Yeah, they're based in Minnesota. So if you're finding it difficult to buy goods and services in the United States of America, if you're back home in Liberia, you don't need to worry no more. Just contact the LRB Shape Express on our official page. You're going to see a number there. Try to call them and do business with them. They are trustworthy, reliable. Yeah, so once you do business with them, you're going to get your goods and services in 10 business days. So you don't need to worry. They are trustworthy. If you're in Minnesota, North Dakota, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you don't need to worry. They're going to come right to your doorstep and get your items and then be able to ship it for you. So that's how I would like to say. Oh, somebody just joined. Oh, how you doing?
Tava aí, caminhão.
The show finished. Then you called to answer a question. The show finished.
They can't answer a question now.
The show finished, man. Hey, man, we are sorry. The show finished. So we're begging you Monday same time. You try to follow the show. Monday same time, please. Eh? You already know how to join the show now. You already know how to join, of course. So you don't need to worry again. So Monday the same time, just click on the link and then I'm gonna bring you on to answer the question. So I appreciate you guys for joining, man.
in more than 3 positions, the same thing they were against when they were opposition. You tell me what we leading to. So they think they got peace and justice, nothing for the poor. To be a money, they want you sell your soul. You don't cross the road.
All right. That's how I say goodbye from my end. Thanks to you guys ever so much for always sticking with us. We appreciate the last person, which is Hannah Nyeswa, for joining the conversation. She just joined the conversation late so that her daughter can answer questions. So we are encouraging you to call next week Monday sooner so that you'll be able to win your daughter recess through the questions she will answer. So thank you ever so much for joining the show. We appreciate you. You already know how to join the show now. To all of our amazing followers, please try to click on the link. It's very easy. Very, very easy. Just click on the link. We're going to bring you on. So if you are just joining, this is the Humanity Conversation. And my name is Morrison Dassin Jr. And that's how I would like to say goodbye from my end.
National cake so everybody can have a taste.
For all they say, we go to school, so no